Recom Power, manufacturers of top quality, highly efficient DC to DC and AC to DC power conversions modules, switching regulators, and LED drivers from 0.25 up to 150 watts. More information at recompower.com and available through all major distribution channels.
Welcome to the Engineering Update. I'm Casey Panetta, editor of ECN. In this week's episode, a biodegradable drone, digital signage that delivers targeted ads, and offering internet via hot air balloons. We've seen drones of all shapes, sizes, and applications here at ECN. We've even seen drones taking off other drones in a sort of drone inception. But one thing we haven't discussed is what happens when a drone crashes miles from anywhere. In a military application, captured drones could be reverse engineered, and it's a particularly awkward situation if the drone is somewhere it's not supposed to be. In applications where drones are used to deter poachers, any drones that crash could become a threat to the animals the organization is trying to protect. Even just a regular drone poses some danger to the environment if it's left to rot, and at the end of the day, having a bunch of drones laying around isn't beneficial to anyone. So a team of students from Stanford, Brown, and Spelman College have created a biodegradable drone. The drone is made from fibrous mycelium, which is a root-like material found in fungi. The material is covered in cellulose, and all the circuits are printed using silver nanoparticle ink. This means that the drone will actually fully decompose over a few months, though future versions could disappear in as few as 4 days. Though this might have military implications, the original destination for these drones are, in fact, sensitive ecosystems like coral reefs. The drones would allow researchers to monitor conditions on reefs without risking any damage.
You may remember Minority Report is a 2002 Steven Spielberg sci-fi film based on a short story by Philip K. Dick that successfully predicted a host of technologies including motion sense, capacitive multi-touch, electronic paper, augmented reality, and fortunately for those concerned with privacy, targeted advertising. And I don't mean the curiously specific ads on Facebook and other websites, but a full-fledged system of personalized marketing in brick-and-mortar shops. In Minority Report, Tom Cruise walks around various structures, including futuristic retail establishments, and retina scanners read him and provide helpful suggestions, or a brand new type of unskippable commercial, targeted at the individual based on purchase history and possibly even mood. Photon Interactive, which bills itself as the largest global provider of cloud-to-consumer user experiences, is teaming up with Panasonic to bring a version of this targeted advertising to life. The initial reports are unclear as to whether the system will be a voluntary tool, similar to automated tour guides or information kiosks, or, as in the case of Minority Report, an involuntary, semi-intrusive ad technique. But it will apparently allow customers to view targeted offers, sales, make purchases, and check in at places like airports. By looking at digital signage, presumably with a retinal scanner or a similar device identifying you, you can get directions to the product and possibly check reviews or get further information to make a more qualified purchase. The company noted that already has 60 million daily digital touch points, basically a digital overview of a person's consumer behavior and past purchases, and the technology is ready to go. As one might imagine, the hardest part will be building the infrastructure and convincing a rightfully skeptical public that this isn't Big Brother.
Google's Project Loon, which is an attempt by the company to bring internet to remote areas of the world, teamed up with Australia's Telstra carrier to give the project yet another test run. The basic idea of Loon is that the company creates a network in the stratosphere via a network of balloons floating 12 miles above the ground. The data is sent to the balloons from a base station, and each balloon can send the data onto its neighbor. The data is sent via LTE, and each balloon can cover 600 square miles. In theory, there would be enough balloons floating on the wind to bring internet to the 2/3 of the world that doesn't have a steady wired connection. The company has already tested the balloons in New Zealand, Brazil, and in the US, and Australia will join the team with 20 balloons, which will launch early next month. Project Loon is a moonshot project of Google X, the semi-secret, semi-crazy lab that works on the company's major technological advances, including the self-driving car, Google Glass, and a few others. That's all for this week's episode. Be sure to check in on Twitter and Facebook and watch past episodes at ecnmag.com. For the ECN channel, I'm Casey Panetta, and this has been your Engineering Update.